They split up perfect. That dude. Dude, what was the deal with them flying out so early?
I have no idea.
Did you see him? Did you get him in the tree?
I got this one in the tree.
You didn't get these ones? I can see them both spitting and drumming and strutting.
Just towards the end, I got it.
The one you ended up shooting didn't even strut hardly. He couldn't. It was like he was on a little branch and he couldn't stand up. Whacked.
Idea if he was on film or not. What? I have no idea if they were on film or not.
How far do you think this is?
35. When I saw him coming up, I knew he was separating from the hens.
He was already separated, dude. Did you see him breed them?
Well, I saw him walking around her a couple times, bumping her a little bit.
He bred once.
He did.
And then you went on to the next one.
And then I saw him walking up towards all these hens that were standing around that tree.
That would have been bad if you would have waited.
And I didn't know this gobbler was even there.
Back to the other side, and I saw him separated, and I'm like, dude, you gotta call it. You gotta call it.
I was hoping you could hear me.
No, I was waiting for you to call it. Because I knew he was zero spurs.
Yeah.
This is an old one.
I kept looking back, and I thought that he was going to be in the middle of the hens. And I was thinking, right, it's not going to work. Right. And then I looked, and then I just peeked up over. Dude, those blinds worked perfect. They really did, because I picked up over the blind, and I saw his tail fan, and I went, dude, they're separated. I'm thinking, right, please call it soon.
Well,
because
when I asked you, can you shoot, and you said yes, he was standing right behind that stump. All I could see was about that much of his head. I'm like, oh, please, just wait, don't get it. You know, and all of a sudden he kept walking. Then I said, can you shoot again? You said, yeah. And about that time, he started walking. He took one step past that little stump right there, and I said, and that's when I started counting. I could see his head. Dude, the 1, 2, 3 worked perfect.
I didn't even know. Was it simultaneous?
It was simultaneous.
I don't know. Was it simultaneous or was it?
Yeah, it was simultaneous. That was the other. I bet you that's the first longbeard that walked that way. Nice gobbler.
You got blood.
No, this was yours.
Oh,
Your
was it?
blood.
Okay, Joe Slayton, Joey Slayton, in West Point, California, opening day of California season 2012, March 31st, right? Yep. We had scouted these turkeys last weekend. I posted a little video of it, so we kind of knew where the turkeys were going to fly down. We were hoping they were going to fly down the same area, but this ground absolutely has no ground cover whatsoever. So I made these little burlap sack like little blind things. They're about that high, just to break us up in front of us, and I think it worked out perfect. But we moved it from a different spot. We set it in a different spot than we did last weekend, and a couple of the birds had roosted in a different spot. And if you can see, I'll try to put it on there. There was a Jake that was roosted right there in that tree right there. And I was wide open to him. He could see me clear as day. But the bigger birds were roosted in the tree here with a bunch of hens. And one big gobbler flew down early, and him and the hen walked down the road and took off that way. And some other birds flew down, and as you could see what was going on, two of the longbeards flew down and started walking off with another hen. And actually, this gobbler right here bred one of the hens down there. I saw him bumping chest a couple times, but I don't know all what we got on video. I just kind of had to point the video in that direction and hope we got something, back it out as far as we could. But then we still had turkeys in the tree. I saw at least one hen, and I knew there was a gobbler still in the tree. I could see him strutting and stuff, and then they flew down. A bunch of them flew down, and the hens flew right down here in front of us, about 10 yards, 12 yards in front of us. And just sat right there and just started preening themselves and not doing hardly anything.
Didn't look at us once.
No, and we had already planned if we were going to try to pull a double if we could, and we were going to count to 3, and they were separated. There was 2 longbeards down here and 1 here. I finally saw this bird's fan come up over the hill, so I knew he was a full found gobbler, and I asked Joey if he could shoot, and he said, yeah. As soon as I said that, this gobbler stood right behind this log, and I
My
couldn't
safety
see
was
nothing.
off. My safety was off for already 10 minutes.
I could just barely see that much top of his head. I'm thinking, I can't shoot right now. I can't shoot. I'll have to wait. Hold on. Be a little patient. Be a little patient. And I could see his gobbler that he was going to shoot was coming up, walking up fast, because all the hens were standing right here. And then this bird took a couple steps out from that log that was right in front of us. And I said, can you shoot? And he said, yeah. So I started counting 1, 2, and I don't know if it sounds like one shot or not, but we both boom, just like that. Both turkeys went down, and turkeys flew everywhere.
Up in the trees.
And we just had another turkey gobble at us just a minute ago. But I shot my turkey in strut. I normally don't like to do that, but there were so many hens around. I didn't want the hens' heads to pop up and something to happen here. So I just.
That's a
As soon
hard
as
way to get
I
both
could
of them
see
to
him,
pop their head at the
yeah,
same time too.
I could see his head, and I knew I could kill him. It was only 30 yards.
Mine turned
maybe less than
sideways.
30 yards.
Just enough to
Where you can
shoot,
see sideways.
head
So we got
front
2
leg.
turkeys down. Joey's is a little over 10-inch beard. Mine's like 9 5/8. His has got about a 1-inch spur or so, and mine don't have a spur on it. It doesn't even have just barely little knobs on the spur. But they sure are pretty turkeys.
Been strutting.
It was supposed to have been raining. Pull your fan out there a little bit. It's supposed to have
Mine's
been
a
raining
completely yours.
all night and all morning this morning. And the good Lord let it keep from raining.
So we can get some film.
At least
We were hunting.
until the turkeys flew down and we killed them. So we got our first turkeys of the 2012 season. I hope we got some video for you to enjoy, but we had fun. And
Didn't make a call.
didn't call one time. It was a situation where it could have got ugly if we'd have called, because the hens could have got spooked or whatever. But we just, if you do your scouting, you know where the turkeys are out and what they're doing, you can position yourself to where
We might have been a little close, but
we're a little close.
we were where we needed to be.
We
We obviously
but we were
figured it
we
out.
were a little close. But we had a great hunt, great morning already, and it looks like it's going to pour down any minute. But
It worked.
it worked. I got to shoot my buddy Marvin Robbins shotgun. His family gave the shotgun to me after he passed away, and I patterned it, and this thing patterns great. I actually bought this for him and gave it to him years ago, about 12 or 15 years ago, and they gave it to me when he passed away, so I wanted to shoot it, kill a turkey with it, and then retire it, put it away, give it to my grandkids or something. But it's the first time I ever shot a turkey with a scoped gun.
Worked.
I could see him. I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to see him early in the morning, but
Did
I could see him perfect.
Does it turn on and off?
No,
No, that's
it's
just
just scope. So, hope you enjoyed it. Hope we got some video for you. And we'll see you again sometime soon.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow. We hungry. Ganoki Joe set up.
I made those burlap little blinds there because there's absolutely no ground cover in this whole place here. There's a decoy that did absolutely nothing.